friend, amigo, whatever that is. We all have them. Well, most of us, right? But nonetheless, we have a good idea on what friends are. So today we're gonna go over the different types of friends, and I know y'all have at least one of these in your friend group. Starting off with the
I want you to remember one thing. You're a boy in a man's world. And I'm a man who loves to play with boys.
Now, starting off with the sus friend, this dude can turn any conversation into something sus for no reason whatsoever.
Holy God, these dudes have their arms wrapped around my asshole.
Like, y'all can be talking about playing ball earlier today, and then this dude can come in saying like, yeah, I was playing with some balls earlier today too, if you know what I mean. Like, bro, no, I don't know what you mean, and I don't want to find out. You can tell sus jokes, they be funny sometimes, but to a certain extent. If you're on your 15th sus joke of the day, the boy's gonna look at you a little more weird, man. They're gonna be thinking you're moving different. So if you want that, go right ahead. Alright, next up, we got the funny ass friend. This guy is usually the class clown back in school. He would have you belly laughing and knee slapping at the lunch table with how funny he is, man. There's never a dull day with this guy, and you can count on him to brighten up your day. The sad thing is though, he's low-key one of the most depressed people in that school, and struggles with severe mental health issue, but he makes my day better, so that's all that matters. On a real note though, check up on your funny homie. He's probably going through some shit right now. Alright, next up is the group leader. Now, most of the time they try to give out main character vibes and views the others as side characters, will shut you down if you don't agree with him or completely ride him. And whatever this man says goes in the group. And for the most part, if it's not everybody meat riding him, it's at least one meat rider. And that's the next person we're going to talk about, which is the meat rider. Now, the meat rider will go along with whatever the group leader says. And if you disagree with him, this motherfucker would fight for him. Like if he's his personal dog or some shit. He might as well be. He probably has that motherfucker in a leash back at home. Crazy. This bro lives and breathes for the group leader. So if you're the meat rider in your group,
and doing glizzy overdrive.
stop meat riding. Have some self-respect, man. That shit is sad. Nobody in the group loves a meat rider, unless it's a girl. And that brings me on to the next friend, the overly friendly girl. Now, girls in the friend group are not too common. They'll usually come up with the excuse that, oh, girls are too problematic. They get involved with too much drama and I hate that. When we all know that's pretty much cap, because most of the time they'll be gossiping and yapping about some other bit to us or to other friends. And it's like, how are you gonna be saying that you hate drama and you hate gossip, yet you're over here gossiping and trying to start shit with a different type of group, the opposite gender? Like, that makes no sense to me. But because we're guys, we don't give a fuck. We're just trying to hit. But there would always be that one fucker in the group that would flirt with her too, and that would be the smooth ass friend. Now this motherfucker had mad game or riz. If I'm completely honest, my man was a solid 5 to 7 out of 10. But when he had the bitches laughing, you know his rating had to go up to an 8 to 10 out of 10. Because you know what they say, if you make her laugh and giggle, you can make them cheeks clap and jiggle. He knew his looks can only take him so far, so he invested all his points into upgrading his personality. And to be honest, y'all should do that shit too. If you know you're solid 7 and below, man, you better be focused on your personality then. Don't get me wrong, hit the gym, work on yourself as well. But you also need to keep the bitches laughing or engaged in you, bro.
Do what?
Treat me like white teeth, don't get me dirty.
Because if you don't, then they're gonna get bored and find somebody else that do. Simple as that, man. Also, another pro tip, learn how to dance, bro. I tell that to all my friends that tell me they want a hot Cheeto Latina. If you want one, then you better at least learn how to dance bachata, man. I'm telling you. Because those type of women love a man who can dance. Now, I can't guarantee that you're gonna get play if you learn how to dance bachata, but I can guarantee that you're gonna get attention that you didn't get before, because that's something that my smooth friend taught me. And it's true, because every time we went to the functions or at a quince, my boy would go around asking mad women out to dance, and they would dance with him. Why? Because they don't want to sit around all night. And if you're not gonna ask them out to dance, somebody else will. So you better get them hips moving, my guy. Alright, that's enough free game though, because I went completely off track. Back to the friend group. We're gonna move on to the AFK friend. This group cannot be completed without the AFK friend. This man will text you once in a blue moon, and you'll be lucky to even see him at a function or at your friend's house when y'all go to hang out. You'll text him asking if he's coming, and then he'll give you a half-ass response like, I don't know. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? Are you coming or are you not, bro? That makes me mad because if I'm the one giving people rides, I need to know if I gotta pick you up or not. If you're coming, great. If not, great. I just need to know the route. Don't be this type of friend either. If you can't go or if you don't want to go, just let them know. That way you're not wasting other people's time, I guess. And then he'll be in the group chat, not contributing to anything, spectating the whole time until we mention about meeting up later, and then that's when he wants to be active. This man comes out of the shadow realm just to respond.
For me too.
Who is that?
But everything that I just talked about is not as bad as this next friend. And I'm talking about the toxic friend. Now, we all can get a little toxic, right? But these people were born fresh out the womb, radiating so much negativity and toxicity that they might as well be the reincarnation of David from the children's book. They love to start problems over the smallest inconvenience, like the McDonald's worker forgetting to take out the pickles from their hamburger. And when they find out, next thing you know, they're behind the counter slapping the McDonald's worker with the same hamburger. And now we gotta carry him out of there like a child. They are great friends to have when it comes down to throwing hands, right? But they will go out of their way to find any reason to get mad and start an altercation. Like, bro, I'm down to help you out, right? But when you deliberately go out of your way to try and get yourself into scraps, you'll eventually find somebody who won't want to throw hands. And I don't want to be there when that happens, man. These type of friends can work with you and against you. So just be careful if you have this type of friend. Alright, lastly, we got the real friend. This the type of friend where you can go 5 months without talking to, especially after you leave high school, and make it feel like you haven't talked in a week. Y'all can either be reminiscing on the good old times, or talking about life, and maybe even starting a new podcast together.
If my wife lets herself go after I have kids with her, if I'm gonna tell her once, if you don't get your shit together, I still want to be sexually attracted to my wife, my spouse. But if you can't do that, girlfriend too, if you can't do that,
Whatever it may be, this type of friend has always had your back, and he always will, because that's what real friends are. He's the type to pay for your food and not ask for the money back. You should value and take care of these people in your life, man, because these type of real friends, they're very hard to come by nowadays, I'm telling you. So if you have one, tell him you appreciate him, bro. And maybe give him a little smooch on the cheek, I don't know, whatever y'all into. Anyway, I appreciate y'all for watching. If you think I missed any other type of friends, let me know in the comments below. Even though I'm pretty sure I didn't, because I'm never wrong. But thank y'all for watching. I love y'all, pendejos y pendejas. Check out this video before you go, and I'll catch y'all soon.